semi-final. St Kilda 4 points ahead. They were 2 points ahead at half-time. They go into it to defence as Sinman holds Collingwood out with the ball going over here towards Davis. Davis replaced in the last quarter Oakley, 19th man. And I see that Collingwood have Hutchison on the field in replacement of Tully. Tully injured his ankle early in the second quarter. This is Clark, who's played very well in the Collingwood team, kicking them into attack. The ball has gone into the centre of the ground. They get one of their players bowled over. It's Kevin Rose. The ball is taken by Patterson. His hand pass finds Ted Potter. Potter has played well. He's had the job of looking after Baldock. It's over towards Tuddenham, who knocks it into the open spaces. We're pouncing on it is Roger Head. Head kicks it out there to a team player on his own in Darryl Griffiths. Griffiths from the half-back line kicks the ball strongly with a beautiful drop kick into attack. Nobody can mark here, although Neil tried very hard. The ball has gone to Boyne of Collingwood. He is tight in defence. Kicks the ball to the line on the outer side, where the ball is across the line now in front of Peter Patterson.
The marks are 47-40 in favour of Collingwood, but the free kicks are 27 to Collingwood and 41 to St Kilda.
A throw in on the half-forward line. 4 points the difference. It comes towards Kevin Rose. It's on St Kilda's scoring zone at the moment. Kevin Rose picks it up, kicks it back towards the half-forward line for his side, and a good mark taken by Ian Graham on the half-forward line because that's where he's playing. Ian Graham sent it further downfield, deeper into Collingwood's attacking zone, and a mark to Darryl Griffiths over the top of the Collingwood skipper Des Tuddenham, and these two have had a great battle today.
13 kicks to Griffiths, 12 to Tuddenham.
There's Griffiths kicking it wide to the centre wing position on the outer side. Up was Cooper. Will get the free kick.
Well, there was a simple free kick to be given by Perkins. This is one of the reasons why St Kilda have had 15 more free kicks than Collingwood, because Collingwood are definitely manhandling.
Ian Cooper kicks it a long mark, finds a teammate down. This is Moran on the half-forward line, and he plays on quickly. He sends it down towards the forward pocket position. Up in front is Boyne, up behind is Neil, and Green's in the middle of the pack, but it's play on. He gets his kick in towards the forward pocket position, and it's Baldock. Baldock, unattended, had no trouble pulling that one in, as you could see, and he's 40-45 yards from goal on a slight angle. At this point, St Kilda lead by 4 points. It's 3 minutes into the final quarter. Darryl Baldock, the St Kilda skipper. A crucial kick.
To goal. At the 3-minute mark in the last quarter, St Kilda 11-9, leading Collingwood 10-5. The goal kicker for St Kilda. 2 each to Smith, Baldock, Neil and Pays, and 1 each to Breen, Cooper and Oakley. And for Collingwood, 4 to Tuddenham, 2 each to Graham and Wallace, 1 each to Price and Richardson.
Gabbo gets the run in, and he knocks the ball to the half-forward line where it's sharked by Stewart, whose kick is smothered. Thought he might have hurt his instep. The ball is picked up by Richardson. Richardson onto the half-forward line where Sinman takes the mark, and Tuddenham puts him down so that he doesn't break away. Sinman at centre half-back. A drop kick which is a good 55-yarder, and the mark is to Neil against Gabbo. 75-65. 10 points is the break St Kilda have now, 4 minutes into the final quarter. The kick is well forward into the full forward pocket, and the mark is taken by Montgomery, who seems to be bleeding from above the left ear.
There's Montgomery's kick upfield for Collingwood, and a good mark to St Kilda again has been taken by Neil, who took one just a minute ago. Neil's on the half-forward line. St Kilda 75, lead by 10 points. Drop kick by Neil, downfield, a big pack of players. Kevin Rose appealing for it against Pays, and it's the Collingwood man's mark. Kevin Rose has played a great game for Collingwood.
This is his 19th kick.
Rose is almost on the full-back position, and there's his kick. Swinging play back towards the centre wing position. Behind it's the big bear, Ray Gabalik. Takes the mark, a long 15-yard hand pass, downfield looking for Price, but coming through beautifully is Ian Sinman. A long kick by Sinman, and St Kilda are into attack again. Up they fly. Montgomery was up high. A battle royal here. Baldock tries to get into the play. Montgomery comes through hard. He's met hard. Handballs it forward. It's on St Kilda's half-forward line. Neil's there. Neil's bustled out of the road by Richardson. He's bumped out of the road in turn. And now it's picked up by Alan Morrow. Great player for St Kilda. He gets it forward, and it's marked by Pays. St Kilda kicked a goal just a minute ago. This could be another one coming up because Pays is only 30 yards out on a very slight angle. They lead by 10 points at the moment.
Pays has already kicked 2 goals in his first league game.
This is his 6th kick and his 2nd mark.
There's the kick, a drop punt kick.
And his 3rd goal.
Well, St Kilda going from strength to strength. Collingwood hardly getting the ball into their forward zone. It looks at the moment like a St Kilda victory, but Collingwood in the third quarter kicked 3 goals in 5 minutes. Don't give them away yet.
You realise that Gabelich has had about 7 handballs, but sometimes to opponents he's only had 3 kicks for the game.
16 points the difference in Kilda's way now. What a change has come over the game since the first quarter when Collingwood led by 31 points. The Saints into attack again from a kick out of a scrimmage onto the forward line. Baldock bumps hard, keeps the ball as his objective, has to go back for it, gets hit hard. The ball is taken by Potter. Potter flick passes a throw. The umpire's seen it, and it's Baldock's kick. The Dock on the half-forward flank. 81 points to 65, 6 minutes into the final quarter. St Kilda on top, 31 points down. They were at quarter time, 2 points up at half time, 4 points up at three-quarter, and now they're 16 points ahead after a fine start to the final quarter. Onto the flank it goes, and the mark is taken by young Davis, who replaced Oakley in the last quarter. Alan Davis, half-forward flank. At the very instant that ball left his boot, it looked to be headed straight for the centre of the goals. And then as fate would have it, it sort of swung right instead of left, which would have been the natural curve for the torpedo punt that he executed, and it went through for 1 point only. 17 points the difference now, 82 to St Kilda, 65 to Collingwood, 7 minutes into the final quarter.
There's the kick-off by Adamson again, right to the half-back line, and it's Alan Morrow. What a great game he's played. A great inspiration to St Kilda all day. He's on the half-forward line at the moment, and this kick will take the ball right to the goal square. Beautiful kick by Morrow. No one can mark it. Ross Smith tries to pick it up. Adamson's there. The whistle's gone. Umpire Perkins to ball it up in the 10-yard square in front of the St Kilda goal. One straight kick could put it through for the Saints. Up is Minot against Thompson. It comes towards Adamson, and now Montgomery comes in and kicks the ball upfield. A defensive kick, and it's over the line about 35, 40 yards from the St Kilda goal. Time check, 7.5 minutes gone in the last quarter, and St Kilda 82, Collingwood 65.
I just wonder if Collingwood erred by putting Adamson at full-back because he's such a poor kick. He doesn't cover very much distance at all.
Thompson. Where Angels fear to tread. 82 to 65. The Saints in front. 8 minutes now into the final quarter. 17 points the difference. At half-time, they were 2 points ahead. Three-quarter time, 4 points ahead. They're doing well. Only an hour ago we were asking the question, could they get back into the game? Could they come up after a 31 points drubbing in the first quarter? They've come back all right. Neil, he's been excellent. Rowland missed it, Neil picked it up, gives it to Stewart. Stewart into an open goal, 35 yards out, it could be another goal. The crowd gets excited, but Stewart isn't, he knows he's missed. It's one flag, makes them 19 points ahead, 83 points to 65.
Stewart's had 17 kicks for the game, which is twice as many as his opponent Price.
Fancy Stewart missing that. One of the best kicks in the league, and I think if he had have kicked that goal, it would have sealed the fate of Collingwood.
There's Terry Waters, full-back now.
And there's Waters kicking off from the full-back position up to the half-back line. No one can take the mark. It's kicked away, back towards the centre. Collingwood desperately trying to get into attack. That was Patterson. Now it's picked up by Ian Sinman. He gets it to the half-forward line, and Cooper takes the mark. Ian Cooper on St Kilda's half-forward line. A short pass downfield, looking for a teammate, and Ross Smith. The ball is knocked away from him by Wallace. Coming in to pick it up now is Errol Hutchison. He's on as a reserve. He replaced Tully in at the three-quarter time break, and now Hutchison drives the ball upfield, putting Collingwood into attack. Morrow is up high. The ball on Collingwood's half-forward line, taken by Wayne Richardson. A long kick by Richardson down towards the full-forward zone. Up goes Searle, can't take the mark. It comes to Sierakowski, and St Kilda clear through Sierakowski. A long drop punt kick wide to the centre wing. It's going to be marked by a Collingwood player. His attempt to mark was foiled, though. It's punched away from him by Moran. Moran still trying to get the ball clear, and now it's Patterson recovering well. Handballs it across to Richardson. He gives it back to Patterson. This is good play. Patterson downfield towards Tuddenham. Tuddenham's dangerous. A long kick in towards goal by the Collingwood skipper. But it's off the line, and it's 1 point.
Bob Rose in the centre, the dark suit. Neil Mann, former Collingwood captain, on the extreme left. He's coach of the reserves. Former star player in the speckled coat is Ken Turner.
Players who have taken the most marks for the game are Murray with 10, Cooper with 7, and 2 Collingwood players, Thompson and Rose, 6 each, and Terry Waters, 8.
Half-back flank. Hutchison is grabbed. He ran into a brick wall.
Very lucky to receive that free kick. In my opinion, he looked as though he was holding the ball.
Alan Davis on as a reserve for the Saints is on his mark. And therefore he's marking another reserve in Hutchison. Hutchison's kick into the full forward pocket. A good mark to Ross Smith, and he plays on. Right along the boundary line it comes, and very shortly after going off his boot it goes across the line. 83 points to 66. 10 minutes into the final quarter, the Saints on top. Collingwood led by 31 points at the first change, St Kilda by 2 points at half-time, and St Kilda by 4 points at three-quarter. They've gone on from there and have a nice lead now into the final term.
A throw in on the Collingwood half-forward line, beautifully knocked down by Thompson to Wallace. Wallace can't get clear, though, and there's a scrimmage in the pocket here as umpire Perkins comes in again.
And Collingwood now desperate. They've put Terry Waters on the ball. Kevin Rose going to the back pocket.
Ball up, 20 yards out in the pocket from the Collingwood goal. Up is Gabalik, knocks the ball down. It goes to Richardson, a snapshot by Richardson, but he's under a lot of pressure and the kick is ill-directed. It's a point to Collingwood. 11 minutes into the last quarter, and Collingwood 67 now, St Kilda 83.
Baldock has kicked 2 goals 3 for St Kilda, and Neil 2 goals 2, while for Collingwood Tuddenham's kicked 4 goals 1 and Richardson 1 goal 2.
Here's Bob Murray, one of the great players in St Kilda today. He had his back to the wall in that first quarter and he hardly put a foot wrong. The ball is kicked onto the half-back flank. Tuddenham tries hard for the mark and he still keeps the ball in his possession and he wins it. Tuddenham has been an inspiration to Collingwood and he's got 4 goals. 83 to 67 is the score at the moment. Tuddenham's kick along the boundary line is in towards the goal square, and from behind it's Sirakoski trying to outmark Ray Gabelich, and it's a no result. Gabbo versus Morrow. Morrow takes the ball, kicks it past a couple of legs, and it gets to Doggy Rowland, puts his left boot into it after the half-back flank. St Kilda come forward, Turan, and onto the half-forward line with this kick. The mark is spoilt for Ross Smith. Picked up on the ground by Terry Waters now on the ball. He appeals for a free kick, but play goes on. Meantime, it's back to Waters now. He's being tackled by Davis. Shakes him off, gets past him. Kicks the ball onto the wing on the far side, and it's marked here by Patterson. Patterson wanting to play on, sees that he is covered, or rather there's no lead for him, and he goes back to take his kick and now shoots it to Wayne Richardson. Richardson shakes off his assailant. The ball is over centre half forward now, where it's taken by Errol Hutchison, and he's about 50 yards out. Could kick a goal from here. It's going off the side of his boot. It's off the right of the instep, and it's through for 1 point.
Best players for both sides up to date for St Kilda: Murray, Morrow, Sinman, Oakley until injured, Cooper and Neal, and for Collingwood, Tuddenham, Waters, Potter, Pitt and Rose.
Bob Murray, the St Kilda fullback, who's played a great game, about to put the ball back into play again. He's had plenty of work in that fullback position. A high drop kick this time, not much distance, down towards Burden Howell, who's set to fly over the top. It comes towards Errol Hutchison, who missed the shot for goal a minute ago. It comes across towards Pitt. Pitt's punt kick takes the ball into the full forward zone. It's over the head of Sirakoski, and it's out of bounds, right on the behind post.
83 to 68, 13 minutes into the final quarter. St Kilda in front. Gabbo takes it out of the air, stands his ground, but then can't get his boot into the ball. Next best thing is to flop on it. "15 points, the Saints are ahead. Gabbo versus Morrow, what a duel this has been. It's over here towards Tuddenham. Tuddenham bowled out of it, getting very close to the Collingwood goal. There's nip and tuck here. It was kicked by somebody. Oh, well played by Roger Head, but then he threw it.
Did. Gee, this is a good decision. Proper decision against Roger Head for throwing the ball through the goals. It will be a certain Collingwood goal.
Clearly, it was very, very clearly shown on the screen there. I noticed as Nisbet of the Collingwood, the St Kilda selectors up, but he can see that tomorrow.
2.
Well, that puts Collingwood back in the game. Bad luck for Roger Head. He tried to punt but didn't get his hand to the ball as he stumbled onto his knees, or from his knee one should say, and it's put Collingwood right back into the game. There's Roger Head, no doubt feeling pretty unhappy with himself at the moment.
They were 15 points ahead, now they're 9 points ahead. It's 83 to 74. St Kilda in front. Here's the bounce up, and in they fly for it again. Indecisive. The ball is towards the wing on the member side. Picked up by Waters, and it's a Collingwood free kick. It's going to Errol Hutchison, who knows that they want to get on with the job. Hutchison has played very well since coming on as 19th man. They still have Steer on the fence. He's their 20th man. St Kilda have their first reserve in Davis on the field too. The ball to the half-forward line, and Gabbo takes a beautiful mark. 15 minutes gone in the final quarter. Collingwood 9 points down. 15 points the difference. Not a person in the 100,000 strong crowd has left the ground. The ball is into the goal square. No mark here, knocked away by Roger Head. No throw that time. The ball across the line in the full forward pocket on the members' side, going to the Richmond goal. Collingwood 9 points down. It's 83 to 74. 16 minutes now into the final term. Minot on the ball is number 2. He's going against Thompson, drags it out of the air, then was thwarted in the hand pass. It's across there towards Price. He's slow. Price has hold of it now, trailing in behind. Burton Howell's free kick.
Well, I thought he's a bit lucky to be paid this. I didn't think Price had an opportunity to get rid of the ball, and when he didn't try and kick it, he was free kick for holding the ball.
The relieving kick up by Burton Howell. It's over the line, and it's to be thrown in on Collins' half-forward flank. 16 minutes into the final quarter. St Kilda lead 83 to 74. 2 is Minor, 28 Thompson, who palms the ball down. It comes across towards Sierakowski. He knocks it forward. It comes Ross Smith, the St Kilda rover. Left foot kick by him. Play back to the centre wing. It's a defensive kick, and a throw-in coming up.
The marks are 54 now to Collingwood, 51 to St Kilda, 28 free kicks to Collingwood and 43 to St Kilda.
Between the centre wing and the Collingwood half-forward line, Thompson palms it down, looking for Tuddenham. Thompson comes in again, gives it to Watt this time. A hook shot over the top of his head by him, and it's marked by Ian Graham. Graham is on the half-forward flank, a long way from goal. He's a good kick, and he should put it well down. Collingwood fighting back. Right to the forward pocket. Waters punched away from him. It comes to Tuddenham, a snapshot by him. Ball is taken away St Kilda through Bob Murray. Good play. Right across goal towards Davis. Davis battling here with Errol Hutchison. Hutchison wins out on this occasion. He's tackled the ball in front of it. The whistle's gone. The decision is gone against Errol Hutchison, and the Collingwood fans and the bench aren't happy. St Kilda.
The crowd today at this second semi-final is 95,614.
There's a kick upfield, St Kilda coming into attack. Coming in as Pitt knocks the ball forward. Good play by him. Pitt's on the half-forward line. A drop kick into the Collingwood forward pocket. Coming out there is Ian Graham. Knocks the ball in front of him. It's Searle, rather. And it's unfortunate for him, but he was over the line.
9 points the difference still. 18 minutes into the final term. Here the ruckman come into play again. Into the play and into the fray. Thompson versus Minot. Don't know who won that. It's over towards Burton Howell. Picked up here by Ian Graham. Turns beautifully out of trouble. Then straight back to the two St Kilda defenders. And they squash him. The ball is taken away by Sinman. Sinman kicks towards Cooper. He won't drop it. Cooper takes the mark on the half-back flank. Is 9 points enough for the Saints with about 8 to 10 minutes of play left? Here are the instructions from Alan Jeans, and he's going out of his mind.
There's the kick by Cooper, a good kick to the half-forward line. Bulldogs there, so is Morrow, and that's one of the marks of the game so far. Alan Jeans directing play, telling him where to put it, downfield along the flank position. It goes into the pocket. Up they fly. It's punched away by the defenders, picked up by Baldock, who tries to get around an opponent. He's bumped out of the road. Pays is put down hard. Collingwood defending grimly here. It's a battle royal. It's shot out towards Pays again. Now it's picked up by Pitt. He gets it upfield, and it's marked by Brian Minot. It's a great game. 83 to 74, and the St Kilda bench is wild.
Cooper. He's getting instruction from the coach, who's just almost alongside him as he kicks this ball over there towards Breen. Breen got a terrific ride, and then they swamp him.
Tony Ted Potter's hurt. He looks like he may come off.
No, I think he'll be all right. Over there to Wallace. Wallace, a lovely raking kick. It's onto the centre wing. It's Griffiths versus Tuddenham again. What a duel they've turned on for us today. Tuddenham kicks the ball along the ground, and it almost finds the man. It's picked up now by Patterson at the second try. Smartly skirts the St Kilda attacker, and the ball is kicked into attack now for the Collingwood team. Gabbo in the middle and over the back, Sierakowski.
Ted Potter's definitely coming off, and Trevor Steer will take his place.
Sierakowski to the centre wing, and Cooper takes another mark. That's 4 in about the last 2.5 minutes. Here comes Trevor Steer, Collingwood's best and fairest player last year. Relegated to 19th man for this match, or 20th man. He's on the field now. The ball is onto the half-forward flank. St Kilda are playing in front. The ball is taken away by Montgomery, and Montgomery, strong and robust, kicks the ball to the half-forward line. Gabbo's mark is spoilt by the St Kilda team, picked up here by Wallace. Wallace keeps the pressure on the St Kilda defence. The ball going in towards the goal square. Beautiful mark. Searle took a beautiful, well-judged mark, and if he converts for full points, it's 3 points the difference.
This will be Searle's 8th kick for the game, and it's his first mark.
Searle, 45 degrees to the sticks, about 20 yards out. To go, 3 points separate the sides. St Kilda still in front.
That is Searle's second goal.
Reminiscent of last year's second semi. 1 point the difference in St Kilda's favour. Morrow now, after the kicking of that goal by Collingwood, running himself into the ruck, and he's almost run himself into the ground. A lion-hearted Alan Morrow. There he arrives behind the umpire.
Morrow called into the ruck by the Saints. He draws big breath. The ball has gone Collingwood's way. Wayne Richardson kicks to the half-forward line. Sirakovsky can't hold the bear this time. Couldn't take the mark. He's gone over towards Searle. The bear picks it up. He's 40 yards out. The kick is on its way. It's going across the face of the sticks. It stands on its nose. It favours Collingwood. It's picked up by them. It's shot in by Ian Graham, but it misses everything. It's out of play.
The crowd is ecstatic. It's just a fantastic finals atmosphere.
83 points to 80. Tuddenham, a left foot kick at the sticks. It should be a score. Hit the behind post. It's out of play.
.22 minutes gone on the final quarter. Collingwood 80 trail by 3 points.
It's the atmosphere for a heart attack. The ball is into the goal square. Tuddenham tries to bust his way through. He'll pick it up. He scores! Fabulous!
5 goals to Des Tuddenham. A great captain's effort. There he is, urging his side on.
Nothing but sheer determination, brilliance and courage got that goal.
Tuddy, number 1 for the Magpies, brings up his 5th goal. They are 3 points ahead now, Collingwood. They've gone into the lead. The time is 22 minutes into the final term. There's only about 8 minutes of play left. Davis wins a kick. He's 19th man. Steer dropped the mark. It was his first touch of the ball since coming on as 20th man. He picks it up now. Turns out of trouble. Into trouble again. He wins his kick. Brave play by the Collingwood bigwig. The ball is onto the half-forward line. It's Sinman holding them out. Collingwood 3 points ahead as this kick is taken by Kevin Rose. His short pass is onto the wing. It's over Waters' head, but it's a man backing up in Hutchison who gives a hand pass back here towards Clark. Clark just about to clash with Ian Stewart of St Kilda. They jump on the ball together. The coaches are just about frantic. The ball goes St Kilda's way, and a beautiful mark and a huge shout from the crowd as Minot takes a classic. Alan Jeames, unheard by the player with the ball, is shouting all kinds of instructions to him. It's an extraordinary sight. It's pandemonium at the MCG. Minot, cool, young, and a brilliant player for the Saints this year, taking his time. Here's his strong, long kick. It's a magnificent kick. The Saints go back. They're 3 points in front, and that is the greatest roar from a crowd I've heard in 20 years of sports coverage.
One of the reasons that goal was kicked was because Collingwood foolishly gave away a 15-yard penalty.
What a goal, what a game, what a final.
The Saints are 3 points ahead, 89 to 86. They come into attack. The ball towards Errol Hutchison. He's hemmed in by Davis. He's swatted. No free kick. No game for faint hearts. Has he given it?
Yes, a free kick against Errol Hutchison to Davis.
There's such a roar, there's such a cacophony from the crowd that no player could hear the umpire's decision, couldn't hear the whistle blow. Maybe he hasn't got enough breath in his lungs to blow the whistle anymore. And Davis gets the kick, and look at this pass, and look at the mark.
We have played for 25 minutes. We begin the time-on period with St Kilda leading by 3 points.
On the half-forward flank, Ian Cooper, after a beautiful mark, kicks the ball to within 20 yards of goal, and a good mark is taken by number 28. That's big Len Thompson. John Crilly, Bill Ashworth, Dennis Rawati under Ron Davis's direction at the MCG, a classic finals match. Channel 9 in the centre as Kevin Rose gives it to Boyne. Boyne on the move from the back line. It's into attack, this kick. The Magpies 3 points down is towards Big Gabba. Sinman runs him down. The hand pass has gone to Tuddenham. Tuddenham 6th attempt coming up for a goal. 6 to Tuddy. Tuddenham's performance was one of the great efforts in finals for many years.
It is, Tony, and look at Des go, but let's give full credit for the way that goal came from Len Thompson to Kevin Rose, who beautifully hand-passed to Boyne, who gave it to Gabbo, who hand-passed to Tuddenham. Great creative team football.
Time on now being played.
Tottenham has had 18 kicks, 4 marks, and has kicked 6 goals.
3 points Collingwood's way now. They storm forward again through Boyne. The ball is kicked onto the half-forward line. It's Tottenham versus Darryl Griffiths. The ball goes right back on its heels and goes to Pitt. Pitt, a fast mover, has had 2 bounces. He straightens up and could score if he gets it onto his boot properly. It's going right into the goal square. It's through for a point, and that puts them 4 points ahead. A very vital point.
I disagree, Tony. I don't think that point will make any difference. A goal is what is wanted by either side. Collingwood to give them the 2 kicks clear and St Kilda to regain the lead.
Bob Murray, the St Kilda fullback, who's done a sterling job today, kicks off up towards Burden Howell on the half-back line. He can't take the mark. He's bustled under pressure here from Price. Now it's picked up by Kevin Rose, another great player in this game. He gets it across to Pitt, and Pitt takes the mark. Pitt is on Collingwood's half-forward line. Collingwood lead at this stage by 4 points. The time-on period is being played in the last quarter. Pitt taking his time because Collingwood are in front. There's his kick, a good drop kick right to the full forward zone. Wallace forced over the line by Murray, and a throw-in right near the Collingwood goal.
We've played for 1.5 minutes in the time-on period.
4 points the difference. Collingwood in front, 93-89. Gabbo wins it. Where's the rover? Price is grabbed with the ball. St Kilda's free.
A lucky one.
Russ Smith, opposing rover, takes the kick from the back pocket along the Olympic stand wing. No mark here. It stands right for Kevin Rose. Kevin Rose, a strong, long kick going in towards the goal square again. 3 Saints there. They fumbled it. Alan Morrow, it's up to him. He's grabbed by Wallace. Wallace tries to take the ball off him and very nearly did so. Tottenham just about to run out of space. Has a kick and it's his 7th. Did you see how close that ball was to out of bounds?
Brilliant play by Tottenham. He held the ball on the line.
Collingwood ahead and look like winning now, and Wallace is down with cramp. They've got both reserves on the field.
2 minutes of time on gone, 10 points the difference. Collingwood lead 99-89. Last week's game in the semi-final series was decided by 10 points too. It's up to the Doc. The Doc trying to follow Tottenham's captaincy example. A strong kick, a long kick going into the full forward pocket. Pays nearly got his chance and missed it. Here comes the hand pass out to him now, which is cut off by Trevor Steer. He fumbles, but the ball is across the line. Check the time again.
Nearly 3 minutes of time on has been played, and Collingwood lead by 10 points.
There's the throw, and it's knocked down by Thompson. It comes to Baldock. Baldock runs around the pocket. A snapshot in towards the St Kilda goal, but there's nobody there for St Kilda. Taken by Terry Waters. Waters plays it wide upfield, looking for a teammate. And finds him up here in Errol Hutchison. Collingwood lead by 10 points, well into the time-on period in what has been a tremendous game, a tremendous fight. There's the Collingwood coach's bench. The ball is kicked up to the centre wing. Patterson's up. Can't take the mark. It's forced over the line, and a throw-in to take place on the centre wing position.
10 points the difference. Just about 4 minutes of time on gone in the final quarter. Bob Rose is watching with anxious eyes as Alan Morrow goes up and with another Herculean performance. He wins the knock, which is taken by Pitt of the opposition side. Pitt in the centre of the ground. Look at him move. He's too fast for Rowland. His kick is to within about 35 yards of goal. Collingwood manoeuvre in front. The markers spoil. It's over towards Surakoski, number 13. Murray tells him that he'll do the work. Murray picks the ball up, kicks it high, and it goes into the stands. 89-99 is still the score, with Collingwood 10 points in front, and we'll check on that big clock again. 4 minutes of time on gone. There can only be about 2 minutes of play left. Collingwood 10 points ahead. Gabbo takes it out of the air. A good rucking contest to win. It's gone over towards Minot. Minot gives it back to the man who gave it to him. It's nip and tuck. Tottenham. A left foot kick in towards the goal square. Murray is in front. And Murray again turns the tide of a strong attack. The ball is close to the line, and Patterson with Moran sees it out. 99-89. Collingwood in front. 4.5 minutes of time on gone. Collingwood at this stage favourites to go into the grand final. Stewart clashes with Tottenham, and the umpire will bounce it. On Collingwood's half-forward flank, the ball is on the outer side of the ground, and Collingwood going to the Richmond goal.
There's the ball up. Scrambly play as St Kilda defenders pounce on the Collingwood attackers. It's holding the ball, and the free kick goes to Burden Howell. He's on the half-back flank, and there's the siren. It's all over. The Collingwood coach is ecstatic. They win by 10 points. There's Bob Rose running in towards the centre of the ground along the wing.
Tuddenham being cheered off the ground, and watch for the coach. Alan Jeans, the defeated coach. Welcome to the MCG. Tuddenham of Collingwood, 7 goals. A magnificent performance for Collingwood. Sees them victorious by 10 points.